I already knew about all that though. Once Javante fucked Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like that's not something I'm exposing.
Hello?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah? Oh, you want to know what?
With you, how did you feel about that?
I just want the best for my daughter. Always want the best. If that makes her happy, then we're happy. Me and her mother is happy. But what I try not to do is get in her personal business. My thing is this, it has to do with your upbringing. You know?
His upbringing, not hers.
Anybody. It starts in the home first.
The fighting taking place in the boxing industry is unlike anything seen in the past. Instead of taking place in the ring, it's a public spectacle driven by social media and leaked videos. Jabs Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated legend, and his former protege Tank Davis, a lot in a vicious rivalry that revolves around clowning each other just as much as boxing. Discord seeds were sown a long time ago. Mayweather's close supervision made teenage fighter Davis feel trapped, especially given his thundering punches and ravenous appetite. The strategic mastermind Mayweather saw Davis's increasing independence as a slight to his mentorship legacy. Simmering animosity between the prodigies arose, ready for a catalyst. The leaked film, which was unquestionably private and explicit, served as the catalyst. It presented Tank Davis with none other than Yaya, Floyd Mayweather's daughter. The moment Davis departed Mayweather's camp, the internet went crazy. A digital haymaker took deliberate aim at the boxing icon's ego. Gavin Davis is in front of the press. Onslaught assumed the persona of the quintessential troll. Hey, everyone is high on vibes, it's just a trip. With a mock-serious tone in his voice, he laughed. Floyd should go have some fun with the dramatics. This is real life, not Shakespeare. The sparkle of mischief in his eyes was barely concealed by his fake indifference. Everyone was taken aback by Floyd Mayweather, the master of carefully orchestrated media manipulation. He did not say anything, but the quiet spoke loudly. A few days later, he made a shocking social media post that chilled everyone to the bone. There was just one picture, one broken trophy, one engraved Pro of the Year, and one word. It was an obvious message. In addition to the footage, Mayweather also felt personally betrayed by Davis' apparent disloyalty. Calls for a fight between the former comrades reached a deafening crescendo, much to the delight of the boxing world, which was always yearning for drama and knew it would be a collision of styles. Memes about Mayweather's lawsuit against Davis went viral faster than jabs, with many people siding with Davis for the entertainment value. Mayweather is a precise tactician, whereas Davis is a power-hungry man out to establish himself. A solitary voice rose above the din of criticism directed towards his methods by others on the internet. Floyd Mayweather isn't satisfied with his enigmatic social media messages anymore. Mayweather posted a video statement. Gone was the iron resolution engraved on his features. The typical flair gave way to a silent, angry giant. We can settle this in the ring of your choice or in court, as he started off with a low, menacing voice. The message was a sharp contrast to Mayweather's typically measured demeanor. He went on, this was a challenge, a primal call to arms. Mayweather then directly addressed the leaked tapes, saying, "Rise with every word you want to disrespect me, fine, but disrespecting my family that crosses a line no fighter ever should." With a barely controlled wrath in his voice, he said, "Those were private moments. Tank, you misjudged me and tried to use me as a weapon to ruin my reputation. You disregarded a victorious person." The singular, terrifying words that summed up the footage were, "The lawyers can wait. It's the ringing." The world held its breath, wondering if Davis would rise to the challenge or duck behind legal hoops. Social media erupted with a renewed fervor, as fans who had been captivated by the online spectacle now yearned for the unadulterated brutality of a real fight. The fight between the angry, young Davis and the aging, legendary Mayweather was years in the making, and the leaked videos had only stoked the flames.
Every day, this man sleep at my house. We go to the boxing gym. We kick it. We hang out. We cool. I come home, comfortable with what I was already doing. He wanted to be a part of, what I was doing, and I said, we friends. We got a great relationship. We can keep it like that. No hard feelings, no grudge. I don't know if he got upset. One day I just seen on the internet.
Take Vince out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things, on social media. I said, he's to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but
The boxing world is no stranger to intense rivalries, but the current rift between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis has evolved into something far beyond the usual pre-fight trash talk. This animosity, fueled by leaked videos and accusations of betrayal, has taken on a life of its own, stretching beyond the boxing ring into the realm of personal conflict. The backstory runs deeper than just a feud. Years ago, a young and ambitious Davis walked into Floyd Mayweather's gym, radiating raw talent. Mayweather, the undefeated champion, saw potential and decided to mentor him, providing not only training but also guidance through the complexities of professional boxing. "I took him in when he had nothing," Mayweather stated in a recent interview, his tone carrying a hint of disapproval. "I taught him everything he knows, treated him like family." However, the relationship started to fracture as Davis's career gained momentum. He wanted to break free from Mayweather's shadow and carve out his own path. This growing tension eventually burst into the public eye with a scandalous leaked video. The footage, explicit and undeniably private, featured Davis in the company of Floyd Mayweather's daughter. The internet exploded with speculation, and the timing couldn't have been worse. It was just after Davis's departure from Mayweather's camp. Mayweather, usually composed, reacted with uncharacteristic silence, a silence that spoke volumes. A few days later, he shared a poignant image on social media. A shattered trophy for Protégé of the Year, alongside a single word: betrayal. The message was clear. Mayweather felt deeply hurt, not just by the video, but by what he perceived as Davis's disloyalty. "I poured my heart and soul into making him a champion," Mayweather said in another interview, his voice heavy with emotion. "And this is how he repays me, with a betrayal so public." This feud isn't just about boxing. It's about a relationship that once seemed like family. As the drama unfolded, fans began clamoring for a fight between the former allies. It would be a battle of styles: Mayweather, the undefeated tactician, versus Davis, a young lion with raw power and a hunger to prove himself. But before a fight could be arranged, another video surfaced, even more explicit and shocking. This time, it depicted Davis in a compromising situation with Floyd's son. The public outcry was swift and fierce, turning the feud into a personal war that targeted Mayweather's entire family. Mayweather responded with a massive lawsuit against Davis, alleging emotional distress, invasion of privacy, and potential financial damages. The lawsuit effectively paused any plans for a boxing match. "This isn't just about the ring anymore," Mayweather declared at a press conference, his voice firm. "This is about respecting people, especially family. You can't go around doing things like this without consequences." Davis, on the other hand, played down the severity of the situation, dismissing it as a private matter blown out of proportion. He suggested that Mayweather was using the lawsuit to dodge a fight in the ring. But beneath his cool exterior, a hint of uncertainty was visible. When questioned about his relationship with Mayweather, Davis's composure wavered. "We had something special," he admitted, his voice tinged with bitterness. "But things changed. I'm my own man now, and Floyd needs to accept that." This saga has turned into a cautionary tale about ambition and betrayal, with the leaked videos overshadowing the fighter's talent. What began as a mentor-prodigy relationship has devolved into a public spectacle of accusations, lawsuits, and shattered reputations. Whether this rivalry will be resolved in the ring or the courtroom remains to be seen. One thing is for sure: the boxing world is watching closely, eager to see what happens next. The boxing world is embroiled in a high-stakes drama that has escalated into a multi-front battle. What began as a feud between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis has evolved into a public spectacle with accusations of betrayal, financial exploitation, and sensationalized video leaks. It all started with a leaked video showing Gervonta Davis in an intimate situation with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. This fueled a bitter split between Davis and Mayweather, his former mentor. Mayweather, known for his disciplined composure, reacted with a lawsuit against Davis, citing emotional distress and invasion of privacy. The boxing community watched as the drama unfolded, with Davis vehemently criticizing Mayweather's treatment of him and other young fighters. The story took a twist when Ryan Garcia, another rising star, entered the scene with his own explosive claims. In a social media post, he revealed he had also been involved with Yaya Mayweather, challenging Floyd Mayweather's perceived moral high ground. Garcia's allegations further muddied the waters, creating a frenzy in the boxing community. As the accusations and lawsuits piled up, the Boxing Commission launched an investigation into Mayweather Promotions, scrutinizing the contracts and financial dealings that Davis and other former fighters had signed. Public opinion shifted as Davis's claims of exploitation gained traction, with social media abuzz with demands for transparency and fairness in the boxing industry. Mayweather's response was defensive, dismissing the accusations as lies. However, the mounting evidence and shifting public sentiment suggested a deeper issue at play: the exploitation of young talent by promoters. Davis's crusade for change resonated with a growing number of fans and fighters, turning the once respected boxing legend into a symbol of a broken system. The Mayweather-Davis saga is no longer just about a personal feud or a public brawl. It's a call to reform the power dynamics in professional boxing. As legal battles and public scrutiny continue, the boxing world watches intently, waiting to see if this dramatic showdown will lead to real change in the sport's contracts and business practices.